Hello and warm greetings from the United Arab Emirates. Your Excellencies and distinguished guests, I want to welcome you all back to the ABLF City. It's great to be here. This is, of course, the spectacular virtual venue of the Asian Business Leadership Forum. So thank you all for joining us. This is the fourth conclave of 2021. And of course, we have a lot in store for you today. I'm Eithne, Treanor, your host for the season of ABLF Talks. And as always, we have a wonderful panel of speakers who are going to share their perspective and their views on some of the biggest socioeconomic challenges that we all face in the world today. To remind you once again, the leadership event is held under the partnership of the UAE Ministry of Economy and under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Mabarak Al Nahayan, UAE Cabinet Member and Minister of Tolerance and Coexistence. Of course, we'll be coming to you live at the ABLF City every month until March 2022. The dialogue continues, of course, to add value to all of the focus and to the theme of the thoughts, which is innovative strategies for a decade of challenges, Asia 2020 to 2030. Now, the ABLF is very proud to welcome the global Indian conglomerate, a Fortune 500 company, the Aditya Birla Group. This, our new partner, a key partner for the ABLF Talks. This progressive Indian-based group really leads with a set of 5 values that are most intrinsic to the vision of the group. We're looking at integrity, commitment, passion, seamlessness, and indeed speed, absolutely essential at times like this. Of course, this is all reflected in the values that are celebrated and showcased at the UAE-led Asia-focused Premier Leadership Forum since 2007. So it's going to be a great year ahead for ABLF City. We're so proud and so happy that we have them on board. Thank you so much. And we want you now, of course, to register for the conversations and to mark your presence. So once again, let me extend a very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you on behalf of the ABLF. And again, to our dignitaries, particularly our dignitaries who are joining us for the first time, and indeed all of those who are joining us for the second time, the third time. Indeed, it's great to have everybody here with us, and a warm welcome to the Asian diplomatic missions, and indeed to all of the trade bodies. We're very, very happy that you've taken the time to join us too. So let's begin with a quick overview of the legacy of the Asian Business Leadership Forum.
We live in an interconnected world where borders diminish every single day, where leaders rely on dialogue to build a strong global infrastructure, where growth depends on the relationships we make and the knowledge we exchange, where the values of compassion and tolerance mean more than ever before.
It's not about sort of men versus women, it's simply about the progressive world versus the non-progressive world.
The Asian Business Leadership Forum, where great leaders step up to make a difference through their stories.
If we had to find one magic bullet to transform societies, it's a 2-word mantra: educate girls.
Live the leadership stories with ABLF.
The need for developing partnerships, the need to really look at a win-win type of solution.
Stories that are infused with empathy and compassion. Stories that push the boundaries of innovation and the future. Stories that ignite a passion to create your own legacy. In 2019, Asia's thought leaders, innovators, stalwarts, visionaries, and experts come together at the ABLF. Join the ABLF leaders across 3 unique formats: ABLF Awards, ABLF Talks, ABLF Special Edition Magazine. Engage policymakers, access global investors, discover new frontiers. Experience the ABLF. For more information, visit ablf.com.
Now, over the last few conclaves, without a doubt, we've had an exceptional lineup of speakers. Indeed, this time, of course, it's no different. Just to let you know, if you want to connect and ask questions with any of our speakers, make sure to send a tweet. That's at ABLF, and indeed put your queries on Instagram as well. And the page there is at the ABLF series. Also, you can ask questions, live, because we're very, very happy to make sure we get them and indeed deliver as many as we can to our speakers. Now, for those of you just joining us, you might want to familiarize with yourself with the virtual platform and do that perhaps during the break. There's so much going on there. Look at the venue and really explore what you can see. If you want to catch our previous sessions, make sure that you look on visit past session buttons, not right now, but you can visit that at any time. And of course, we would love to hear from you. So make sure you also think about, I think, for the future, send us names perhaps of people that you might like to actually see featured on ABLF. Business leaders, humanitarians, ministers, government leaders, people like that. We'll really do our best to see if we can actually get hold of them and bring them for the ABLF Talks. So we'd love to get your opinion. So make sure you leave us a note on that, and we'll certainly take it into account and see what we can do. And again, any comments, our networking lounge is there, or message us directly on Instagram and Twitter, and we'll make sure it happens. Looking ahead to today, looking ahead to the great lineup that we have, a wonderful lineup of really engaging speakers who will all provide us with valuable insight on the challenges that we face today, and really hopefully coming up with some solutions as well in terms of looking for that roadmap that we all need for the future. We will be joined by His Excellency Pavan Kapoor. He is the Ambassador of India to the United Arab Emirates, and he's going to be looking at how resilient leadership can really make a difference in these challenging times. I'm definitely looking forward to that discussion, so be sure and get your questions in earlier. Some of our other speakers, Mr. Yu Tao, the President and CEO of the China State Construction Engineering Corporation here in the Middle East, Mr. Sridhar Vembu, the co-founder and CEO of Zoho Corporation, and also Ms. Zanubia Shams, the co-chairperson of the Zulika Healthcare Group here in the UAE. So we have a great lineup. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. So stay tuned for the upcoming session with His Excellency Pavan Kapoor, the Ambassador of India to the United Arab Emirates. Stay with ABLF. We will be right back.